We're in the middle of a series on how do we better manage our attention. And today I'm coming to you from the back seat of an SUV. I need you to imagine that this SUV is your brain. And I'm in the back seat because I'm actually taking the role of a part of your brain that is best represented by kids on a road trip. Now, I don't know when you were a kid if you went on those long road trips with the whole family. But if you remember, you weren't driving. You were trying to do whatever you could to entertain yourself. If you were like me, I was playing the game I'm Not Touching You with my sister. But I know one thing. I had no interest in a long-term goal of where we were going. I just wanted to be entertained. And a part of our brain, that's how our attention works. We are drawn to new and novel stimulus in order to, one, avoid pain, and two, find pleasure. It's all about survival. Another part of our brain is like the driver on a road trip. This is like dad has a goal. He's getting to Niagara Falls. He's not taking a bathroom break. Nothing's going to get in the way of that. This is a very different situation than kids in the back seat. This part of our brain is called our executive control, and it's future-oriented. It's what allows us, despite the fact that we don't get any particular pleasure at the moment, to actually put together the 10-year plans, to do the proposal that we need to do. The problem here is how much control we give to the kids in the back seat. And what we want to do is we want to figure out how do we go about making sure that the job of the driver of our executive control is as easy as possible. The first one is that we never go on a road trip as the driver without a big cup of coffee, right? That's because focused work, focused effort takes a whole lot more energy. If you want to do your job well, that means you've got to manage your energy well. Get a good night's sleep. Eat a healthy breakfast. Stay in shape. These are real practical, but they're the things that will help you to be able to better manage your attention. But energy is not the only place. It doesn't matter how much coffee you have. If dad starts the road trip at 5 o'clock rush hour with it hailing and the kids screaming in the back and Siri's yelling about needing to U-turn, not going to happen. That trip's going to take a long time. So the other piece is that we want to quiet down the environment that we find ourselves in. Physically, put on the Bose headphones if there's a lot of noise happening. But even more, we want to think about how do we manage our virtual environment. Let's get away from email as the home screen. Let's turn off the dings. Let's just have that clean white screen when we're working on the proposal. When we manage our energy and our environment, what we find is that dad or mom, whoever's driving, can get us there a whole lot faster. And remember, what we put our attention on is who we are becoming. So let's make sure that we're actually actively making those decisions and giving ourselves the best shot to do it. I'm with you in this journey. If you have any questions, thoughts, feedback, tweet at me at @Curt Steinhorst. And in the meantime, thank you for your attention.